Have you guys ever wanted to watch anime with me? Well, now you guys can. We watch all type of anime and we do it on a nightly basis. All you guys have to do is follow me on Twitch and click the link in the description to join the Discord. With that out of the way, let's get into the intro. The man who aspires to become the strongest, someone who dreams to become a master swordsman so his name can reach the heavens, that he's so committed to it that he'd rather die than come short of that dream. This man is Zoro. And with everything going on in Wano, I think now is the proper time to truly talk about, is Zoro a master and legendary swordsman? Now realistically, Zoro's bounty doesn't accurately depict how dangerous he is to the government. I'd say personally his bounty should be at 1 billion to about 1.2 billion. But hey, the government can't always capture everything. But if you guys enjoy regular One Piece content, then make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. With that out of the way, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's see if Zoro is already a legendary swordsman. And I want to clear up a common misconception. That scene when he lost to Mihawk and he tells Luffy that he'll never lose again, he was actually saying that he'll never lose to another swordsman again, because the only people who he has lost to was Kuma, was Lucci, and was Kizaru, and they're not swordsmen. Ever since he lost to Mihawk, he defeated Das Bones, Hachi, Kaku, Hyozu, and Killer, and he's fought a lot of samurai, and they've either, I guess, drawn or he's won in the land of Wano. Zoro was already considered a monster or a demon well before him becoming as strong as he is now, where pre-time skip I'd say he was more of a cub, and now he's more of a full-grown tiger. His name was feared all throughout East Blue, and even known and feared by those in the beginning of the Grand Line, where I'd say he only started becoming known as a pirate after the Ennis Lobby incident, when they declared war on the world government and the entire crew got a bounty. But with an average bounty of 3 mil in the East Blue, famous pirates like Alvida, Buggy, Arlong, and Don Krieg even feared his name, and people in Barrack Works already knew him, and their bounties ranged, I guess, like from the low end of like 16 mil to the high end of 80 million. So it was already a famous swordsman, but not a name of legend. So what exactly makes a swordsman legendary? Well, Ryuma cut the head of a dragon, Mihawk challenged all the strong swordsmen until he fought with Shanks, and we don't really know much of Vista, but I assume he did the same thing as Mihawk, and he got some notoriety and became famous because of the name of Whitebeard. And Rayleigh, well, he was the right hand of the Pirate King, and Odin, he fought with Roger and Whitebeard, etc. Well, what has Zoro done? Well, he cut Pika, who is stated to be the size of a town, and I don't think you guys realize how impressive that is, because he did it in midair where he didn't have any powers in his legs to, I guess, swing the sword, and so that was nothing but upper body strength, and he did it sending his momentum upwards. And if I'm being truly honest, I think if Zoro were to fight Mihawk right now, it wouldn't be as one-sided as people think. Now, obviously Zoro's going to lose, but him going 100% using Ashura and now having Enma, I think he can push Mihawk back a bit. Reason being, Kaido is considered to be the strongest creature, and a lot of people consider him to be the strongest pirate, and he used some wind attacks, right? And it was strong enough that it cut off Kiku's arm. And I'm not trying to compare Kiku to Zoro, but Kiku, she's not even the weakest of the Kaiser 9, and she is a really strong samurai in her own right. But when the attack was sent at Zoro, he just brushed it aside like it was nothing. And he can cut steel, he can cut fire, use Haki, and use Ashura. So I'd say if he were to unleash like a 1,080 pound caliber phoenix at Mihawk, it would definitely push him back a little bit. And same with Mihawk. If he were to send a flying slash attack at Zoro, I think Zoro would be able to cut it, but obviously he'd get pushed back as well. I'd say that they were to fight now, Mihawk would probably have to use about 60-ish% of his power. That might be a little pushing it, and who knows. But still, I don't think that Zoro's going to get washed like he did in the early stages of the series. Now, I'm going to read a summary of the novel in One Piece novel Straw Hat Stories. And I don't know why we don't talk about this more because, well, this has been out for around 4 years. And maybe it's because it hasn't been confirmed or denied that Oda supervised this. But still, I think it's important information. And mind you, this story is Zoro without Emma and without the Marines knowing that he can use Ashura. And I'm reading this summary from a famous person within the One Piece community. His name is Sandman, so he is truly reliable. He depicts and deciphers a lot of interviews and a lot of stuff that has to do with Oda. So yeah, he's a trusted source. 3 Marines and a mysterious guy with a hook talk about who is the strongest swordsman in the world. They are talking in the bar in Dressrosa 2 days after Luffy defeated Doflamingo. Citizens look happy despite the country being full of debris. They obtain wings named Freedom after the bird's cage is gone. The cheering glasses sound as if people's wings are flapping. One Marine claims that the strongest swordsman in the world is definitely Mihawk. The other Marine claims it is Zoro. They witness their sword techniques in Marineford and Dressrosa. Mihawk cutting down a giant ice block, Zoro cutting down gigantic Pika. They started talking about other candidates, Vista, Shanks, and Ryuma. A Marine says Vista was able to fight Mihawk equally for a short moment. Ryuma is strong, but he is already dead. According to another Marine, Shanks is said to be the rival of Mihawk. He faced Akainu without fear. 2 of the Marines have heard that Shanks is a very strong swordsman, but the other Marine says it's not that Shanks showed his great technique with his sword in Marineford. The 3rd Marine agrees that Mihawk is the strongest swordsman. The guy with the hood is resented to hear that and asks him to tell about the reason. The Marine answers that it's because Zoro's weird appearance, his waist belt, sword in mouth, and green hair. He jokes that Zoro's green hair makes his eyes feel relaxed. The hood guy gets mad. Then I dye my hair into shocking pink. Are you happy now? But the Marines don't notice who the guy is because they are drunken. Marines tell the hood guy that they will treat him as many liquors as he wants. The hood guy gets satisfied with their offer and opens up all the liquor barrels in the bar with his flying slash attack. The Marines finally notice who the hood guy is after seeing him holding a sword in his mouth and his green hair. Hey says in a loud voice to other customers in the bar, tonight these Marines kindly treat us as many liquors as we want as a celebration for the freedom of Dressrosa. The Marines' faces are all pale. The hood guy says, you guys aren't drunken anymore? That's too bad. Anyways, enjoy drinking. So from this, Zoro's already compared to people like Shanks, Ryuma, Mihawk, Vista, who are considered legends, and Zoro being only 21, he's still very young. Zoro has also cut the head of a dragon, so why isn't he considered a legend like Ryuma? Well, we're in a new era, right? Swordsmen are clashing or defeating other swordsmen in order to prove that they are legends, in order to prove that they're stronger. And I think in order for Zoro to be considered a legend, he has to do something that no other swordsman has been able to do. Kaido was stated to be captured and attempted to be killed so many times, but he has escaped death and has been able to die. So Zoro being able to cut down someone who's considered to be the strongest pirate or the strongest creature, however you guys interpret it, that's something that can go under his waistband in him being legendary, and him doing it in the country of Wano, a country where samurai pride themselves on their swordsmanship. It's no better situation for Zoro. If Zoro takes on the strongest creature, then he'd get the respect that he deserves. And also Zoro will probably turn Enma into a black blade in fighting Kaido, because it's been talked about a little bit before the fight when he first got it, and then he'll probably turn, I guess, I don't know, maybe he'll get another Kitetsu But I guess the Sentai Kentetsu that he has now, if he keeps that, he'll probably turn that into a black blade when he's fighting. If he spars with Shanks, or if he's fought when he fights Shiryu, and then he'll probably turn the Wado Ichimonji into a black blade when he's finally able to fight Mihawk. And also, I feel like people like to downplay Zoro a lot. I guess the people who don't give him his credit, some people overreact to him, which is weird, but you guys got to realize this man did train with the strongest swordsman for 2 years, and you could probably argue that he had the best mentor out of all the Straw Hats during the time skip. So the question is Zoro already a legendary swordsman? The answer is no. I don't think he is one yet. Yes, he's a monster, but not a legend, and he will become a legend once he's able to cut down Kaido and end the Wano War. But guys, give your guys' thought about what do you guys think about Zoro. Do you guys think he's already a legend? Do you guys think he still has to wait? And what does he have to do in order to become a legend? Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell so you guys never miss out on a new video. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. They're on the screen and in the description below. And also, I'm going to reinstall TikTok again. Hopefully, the toxicity died down. Probably not. But if you guys want to follow me on TikTok, as I say, it's my social media is in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I always appreciate you guys. And don't forget to unleash your potential.